What up, guys? Mike G with MDG Collections on hand. Today, February 12th, 2018. Let's just see if this Uconnet problem has been resolved from yesterday's global issue that they were having. So, I just start the car for the first time since yesterday, since I turned it off. And let's just see if my Uconnet system stays steady and doesn't restart over and over again.
Regularly format memory card for data integrity. Memory card format will now start. Memory card format complete.
She's gonna go through her whole spiel. So far so good.
Continuous recording will now start. GPS connected.
Alright, so now my dash cam has finished with her whole spiel, and now I'm at 1:25. Most of that has been me filming the Uconnet system to see if it's gonna restart, and it hasn't restarted yet, so looks like we're good. Go to the 2-minute mark just to make sure I'm not stopping too soon. Looks like so far so good, guys. Looks like Uconnet has been formally updated and it's now back up and running properly. And I guess I'll go ahead and stop it right here. All right, guys, so there we go. Uconnet has fixed itself and now it is back up and running properly. So yesterday I wanted to do something for Keith. I wanted to go into my super track pack and then go into race options and then launch the car in the rain. All right, I was gonna do that just to get a test done of how the car launched in the rain, putting the engine to the test, not just launch control on a dry street, launch control on a wet road. So that's what I was gonna do yesterday, but I couldn't because it kept resetting over and over again, the issue with Uconnet, but it looks like it has been resolved right now. So we're back up and running.
It's fire, shocker on the beats. It's fire, shocker on the beats. It's fire, shocker on the beats. It's fire,
Alright, so jumping right into it. So we're in sport mode. This is going to be sport mode versus track mode. I wouldn't even say versus. I would just say comparison. So if I get past these cars here, we'll step on it. On the highway, what I can say about sport mode is it's very aggressive also, just like track mode, but I feel that it's a lot more aggressive in track mode. You don't really hear the pops when you're in sport mode that you hear in track mode when changing gears, when the car is actually changing gears. It's still, as you can see, under overpasses. It sounds amazing, and it's still, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Man, I swear the city really presses my buttons. I'm doing a video and I get midway through what I'm trying to say and I come to complete standstill traffic because of this drawbridge. Any other day, it's just an open raceway. So what I was trying to say, in sport mode, I feel the car is a lot more aggressive, of course, than street mode, but it's not as aggressive as track mode. Out of the two, sport mode can be beneficial in ways that track mode can't be beneficial. I've seen that I got a better 0 to 60 time in sport mode with the traction control on sport, as you can see it how it is now, and I find that to be a little strange. I don't know why that is. Why would I get a better time when the traction control is off? It's not fully off, but it's off, compared to track mode where I have it set up to where its traction control is on. So it will supposedly not allow the tires to spin as much. This is the problem right here. Unbelievable. So I've seen that in sport mode, I've done a lot better in races or just 0 to 60s in sport mode for whatever reason. Track mode, I don't know. I mean, you know, it seems like in track mode, maybe it was just bad timing, but in track mode, it seemed like I didn't do so well in certain things in a race or maybe a 0 to 60. It just seems a little strange that in sport mode, I would do a little bit better when it comes to taking off or a race or something like that. But I'm gonna go on the other side of the highway on my way back, and I will do the second part of this video in track mode to show you a comparison and talk about it. But we'll pick back up in a minute, guys. Later on in the day, looks like I spoke too soon. Looks like this Uconnet BS problem is still not fixed. So earlier today, the problem seems to be, or appeared to be, fixed. My Uconnet did not restart, before I got to the gym, and now that I'm leaving to finish this video, it's doing the same shit it was doing yesterday. So what I was able to do is it does give you some seconds to make a change to your settings before it shuts off like it keeps doing. So I was able to go into track mode. I was able to go into Super Track Pack quickly and then put it into track mode so I could finish this video, sport versus track, at least for video purposes. But it is still not fixed. Looks like their global problem has still not been resolved. I'm gonna give this another day, and tomorrow, if I have this issue, I'm gonna call these people and figure out what's going on. So we're about to jump on the highway. Earlier, once again, it was not restarting at all. Now I get back in my car a few hours later, and now it's restarting again, over and over again. Accelerations in a heartbeat, it gets up. Or I'm trying to get on the entrance ramp, and it just jumps up to high rated speeds in a matter of seconds. So track mode is definitely more aggressive, and I think I like it better when I'm jumping on the highway, on the actual on-ramp, trying to get on the highway and separate yourself from oncoming vehicles, oncoming traffic. It makes everything better for you and for everyone else. It makes you safer, and like I said, track mode is just great for that. I think it's better than sport mode for jumping on the highway and things like that. I probably would have to say, until I get better results, that track mode is not better than sport mode when it comes to 0 to 60s, from what I've seen. I mean, I've seen so far, I've gotten a better 0 to 60 time in sport mode. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, for 0 to 60 times, sport mode is better for whatever reason, with traction control off. Maybe if I put the traction control back on, I wonder if sport mode will perform that way. I'm not sure, but who knows. So right now in track mode, to just get around people on the highway, the car is incredible. It moves very, very swiftly, very powerful, very just aggressive when you're in track mode. It does not play around. Now in sport mode, it will still move just as aggressive in sport mode, but it'll be a little bit less kick, and it'll have a little bit less aggression when you're in sport mode. But overall, if you want that punch like that right there, track mode is where it is. And of course, your Brembo brakes, no matter which mode you're in, always come through the same. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, that's just going to be a quick comparison between sport and track. The differences overall, to recap, I feel sport mode is better for when you are in a race, 0 to 60, or you're trying to take off and you're trying to beat your 0 to 60 time. In my experiences, I've seen sport mode's the better choice of the two. Track mode, I feel, when you are just already going, you're in a straight line, all right, and you're not trying to, you're just on the highway or something like that, and, you know, be spirited on the highway. Track mode to me is better because for that long stretch, highway stretch, when you're getting up in the higher 60, 65, 70, the higher speeds, it's just like, it's just like the car won't stop. It just keeps going. Sport mode, to me, it seems like it's more geared towards racing and quick 0 to 60s and, you know, better times and stuff like that. So that's my impressions on that. I am going to wrap this up right now because I'm going nowhere. I'm really not happy about this Uconnet system that they still have not worked out for everyone. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for now, guys. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be a wrap.